Voting, if new and old, is for all people. Voting is the foundation of our democracy, and it's an important facet of our society. So, for us to vote, many states have mail-in voting. A lot of people go into the ballots on voting day. But all in all, it's a very important thing for young people to go out and vote, because without that vote, they can't have their piece in our democracy. They can't have their values represented by their chosen representatives. Some reasons why you should vote is simply that every vote counts. If you don't vote, you won't have your voice heard. If you don't vote, you're not really sharing your values to society. Voting affects your economic and social standing. Without having the capacity to vote, many laws, many pieces of our democracy aren't shown or represented in what you want to be happening in our society. Voting impacts your present life, as in what I just referred to, and as well as your future. You can think about it for your kids or your kids' kids, because if you don't vote on what's happening now, they won't be able to see the impacts you made for your society. And lastly, this one's kind of a basic for democracy, but voting really holds our representatives accountable, making sure they can't commit any crimes or go off their path. What you should do to become an informed voter, there's a couple of basics ones. You can just start with your local area, write down a list of your values, what you want done in your area, and just kind of go through each representative and see what they have as their values. And then do your own research on the people on the ballot. Obviously, they're not going to be perfect, but you got to find someone that fits both your values, but also doesn't bring out too much that you don't want. And lastly, just do your own research in these things. It's hard to avoid the mainstream media and have an unbiased look or an unbiased opinion on what's happening, but it's better if you find that, because if without it, it's always a small little contamination of your values, if you will. So to make a difference, you have to participate.